What's going on, everybody? Jay the Black here, back with another video. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I'm recovering from a slight toothache, so I'm going to take my time to really get started. So if the pace is too slow for you, I highly suggest you then just not watch, or do whatever you do. Maybe go look at comments and reply to a bunch of them, but never leave any of your own. But I want to talk about black women who is seemingly upset about MGTOW, the red pill. They're making these videos, they're highly offended. They're basically saying that MGTOW is the reason why a lot of these brothers aren't getting married, when we all know that black men have decreased in marriage for over 40 years, well before MGTOW was even known. Okay, well before CNN hit pieces, well before the ideology began to spread throughout YouTube and social media, black men have been getting married less and less. Okay, but you're seeing a new revitalized attitude from black women. They're making these videos. I've sent this one particular video from this one female content creator a couple times, because she has so much to say about MGTOW and the red pill. And I'm saying to myself, why do you even care? You're calling these men dusty. You calling these men broke, lame. They're not your type. They're not willing to financially take care of you. So why do you care if they're going the wrong way? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't see a lot of MGTOWs making videos about black women like that. I don't. You have a select few making videos about black women, but a lot of those guys aren't even MGTOWs. They may say they're red pill men, but they may not even be that. Maybe they're just speaking on black women in general, and they're basically just speaking on them. They don't have an ideology that they're affiliated with. But I'm seeing women who do want to get married. They do want a man to take care of them. They want a man to be able to have what they feel like other women have. It's all about that envy. And I want the thinking black woman, the logical thinking black woman, who has listened to my videos, who've heard what I had to say. You understand that this video is not about all. And I'm saying this because I don't want any of these disgruntled heifers who are always mad about YouTube videos. I don't want them in the comment section saying you're talking about all of us and blah blah. You put us all in the same category. No, I'm putting people in the category who are cheering on these women making these ridiculous videos, making themselves look bad. And you know what's interesting is that it ain't just the women who are shaming men who are red pill. You got dudes too. You got black men in these comment sections cheerleading, shaming it like they're women. And I see why these guys get played by these females. I see why these guys are in the friend zone for 10 years before they get a chance to be in a relationship. They're basically stuck in the freezer. They're in the freezer, which is what I call when you're in the friend zone for longer than 5 years, you're in the freezer. You ain't getting out of there. But it's very rarely that women will let you out the freezer. And these guys who are in these comment sections and even in these chat rooms, some of these guys are making videos trying to agree with these women, trying to hop on the bandwagon like these females are going to respect you. Dude, they laugh at you. They don't even like your comments. They don't even reply to your comments because you're a joke. Some of these women are against you. They want to push a narrative and an agenda that non-black men are better than you, that you're under the thumb of white supremacy. But you don't see that because you're weak and you're lame. And what you need to do, okay, is actually learn how to be a man first before you go trying to shame another man. Now, everybody, especially if you're making content, you're entitled to your opinion. I want to be able to be entitled to my opinion, and I expect y'all to be entitled to yours. There are a lot of people who I don't watch, but I do get sent their videos, okay? Or I will go and I will find these videos randomly. And again, I don't go in the comment section being disrespectful. I don't even thumbs down their videos. I may watch a little bit of it, and if I disagree with it, I keep it pushing. I'm not some of these people that want to sit up there and change your mind and back you down and try to get you to change your opinion. And a lot of that is going on. You have disgruntled women who are single, women who have rode the Kizak carousel. They've dated every type of man from every type of background. Now they want to settle down, but you want to blame MGTOW? You want to blame the red pill? You want to talk about how MGTOW is the same as feminism? Are you serious? First off, MGTOW is an ideology. It's not a movement. It was never a movement. Some of these new MGTOWs, quote unquote, they're the ones who are trying to place it as a movement. It's not a movement. They're not trying to change laws. They're not on social media trying to get people to apologize and looking for equality. You know, we understand as men that we're going to be treated a certain way and we're going to just go about our business, go our own way. But I want to know why some of you disgruntled women are so upset. Why are you angry? You don't want these guys. They're not tall enough for you. They're not hood enough for you. Okay? They don't make enough money to satisfy your insatiable need for materialism. But you claim you're a good woman. But you need a man with money, huh? You need a man with money, but you're not materialism. Not materialism. You're not materialistic. You know, one of the things that I have learned through making content is that most of us that are here, we're never going to change our opinions, man. It is what it is. And most of these females who come to social media, learning about the red pill, learning about MGTOW, they're not going to change their perspective. So why are we trying to change theirs? It makes no sense. You know, I make videos that I either find to be entertaining to myself, that I want to put out there, or I put videos like this where I want to put the mirror in the faces of some of y'all because some of y'all need it. I don't put up a lot of content about black women. I really don't. Go look at my channel. Go look at my other channel. I don't talk about black women like that. I talked about black women, I think they were a topic in various videos, I believe in 2016. But after that, I switched focus and started to speak on other things. But when I'm seeing these black women trying to blame a ideology that was basically spread throughout social media, that's not really in your everyday life, that says a lot. That says that some of these women are cuckoo, that something is wrong up there. You can look and listen to some of these particular females and tell that something is wrong with them. Mentally, they are off. Some of you females have hit the wall and don't even know it. Some of y'all think that y'all have all these options when really you don't have that many options. You may think you got options, but you don't have any options. So you get on social media and try to shame men for going their wrong way. Let me tell you this. When I first started making videos, speaking on, making MGTOW content, the only time a MGTOW YouTuber or commenter ever really had an issue with a female on social media is if she made a video about MGTOW and didn't know what she was talking about. Now, I know that it has changed. You have different personality types that have grabbed hold to MGTOW, they too don't even know what it means because they're looking for a place to belong. And that's what I see with women who go into male channels. They're looking for a place to belong. They want to be around men because that's just who they are. A lot of women just can't stand each other, man. They really can't. They want to go where the men are. They want to know what men are thinking so they can use that against us. And I also will say this, though. You can tell by listening to the commentary of some of these females that they watch a lot of MGTOW videos. Because what happens is that when you are listening and you're taking in all that mental information for the first time, if you're watching it if you're watching it more and more, you're going to start to use certain words in your vernacular. So when you're using certain words in your vernacular and it rolls off the tongue, I can tell that you've been watching a lot of MGTOW content, and it ain't from brothers. You're watching a lot of these white MGTOW content creators, and you're taking in their information and you're trying to use it against black men, black MGTOWs. Do you know it's a very small percentage of black men who are actually going their own way? A very small percentage. I was one of the first content creators out there that was really, they had that, you know, that MGTOW banner back in 2014. I was one of a few, okay? Didn't mean there weren't others, but I was one of the only ones that I knew of because the MGTOW community was smaller then. So everybody pretty much knew each other and who was making videos and who wasn't, you know? But I feel like the reason why you see women get as much vitriol as they do is because a lot of them make these videos and don't know what they're talking about. Just like the same thing with these females who make these videos being over emotional and sensitive because they think that an ideology that's on YouTube is stopping men from marrying them or wanting to be in relationships with them. But they got to understand stats, and the stats do not lie. And what's been happening is black men have been wanting to marry less and less. That has been going on for years, and it's not going to stop. That trend is only going to continue to rise because there are women out there that just ain't marriage material.